Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Sunday. I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to do our, I forget what it's called. Hold on a second. Let me look at the name of the reading. It's called a journey spread. I used to do it on Sundays. I forgot the name. And then as soon as I put pause, I'm like, oh, it's the journey spread. We're taking a look at what we're leaving. So basically, for Sunday, we could take a look at what we're leaving last week or something, and what we have in store. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So just give it a couple of pulls. And let's do this. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. It's Sunday, like I said. Been kind of a weird weekend. Well, it's only Sunday morning, so I got a whole nother day. So we're doing 3 cards for what we're leaving. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Judgment. And why? High Priestess. Interesting. What is guiding us? 7 of Wands, challenge. King of Cups and the Destiny. 10 of Wands. 3 of Wands. I pulled an extra one. I don't really do the bottom of the deck, but the bottom of the deck is the Death card, and I kind of like that because that would be a journey, right? Transforming. To start anything, we have to decide to do it. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Judgment, and what we're leaving. It doesn't mean we're leaving a new opportunity, but it can mean that the newness is done. But I do feel like with the Page of Cups too, there's this offer coming in. So some of you may be looking at an opportunity and second guessing it, or saying, do I really want to do this? So it could be that as well. With the Judgment, there's a feeling of rejuvenation. I feel like when I'm looking at all 3 of those together, it's the Judgment that isn't what you're leaving, but the beginnings here with that Ace of Pentacles and that Page of Cups. There's a feeling of, you've gotten this new opportunity and it felt really good with that Page of Cups. It felt like a gift. But that Judgment is making you rethink it, and it's saying, like, I feel like the Judgment is like a relive of something. Like you've already lived this. And so your gut is telling you no. So here's your Ace of Pentacles and your Page of Cups and the Judgment card. So that's what you're leaving. And I feel like I don't have to do a lot of clarifying here, so I may later. But the High Priestess is in your why position. So this, you just know, like, that I don't want to do this same thing over again. I don't want to relive something that didn't work or that feels like the same old, same old, same old. I don't want that. I want something new. What's guiding you? Okay, so what's guiding you is the 7 of Wands. That's why I feel that way too. It's like the guiding is saying, you know what, I don't want it. I want more. I want something different, or I want more, or I need to fulfill these areas. And it's, I'm going to use the word selfish, but not in a bad way. Like, it's time for me to think about me. And that's what's guiding you. There's something here in this energy. Oops. With I'm not picking it up, with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment, where, no, I did this once before. And what did I get out of it? And not that you're being selfish in a bad way, but, any kind situations need to be, working together. You can't have just one person. So I feel like with the 7 of Wands, yeah, it's time. So there's the King of Cups, which I'm going to go back to that page of cups in the what you're leaving, and this is a challenge here. So the King of Cups is the challenge, and I feel like this is somebody that you care about. You care about them deeply, and that becomes a challenge. No matter what this new opportunity was, there's someone within that opportunity that is also important to you in one way or another, whether it's you care about them or they're a good friend, or there's something here where it's, yeah, well, it's going to be a challenge because I care. And anytime we care about someone, especially like something that we want to leave behind, it makes it that much tougher. It would be like getting a job offer and you're working around people that you really care about, but you know that you need a new opportunity and you have to leave those people at least on a day-to-day work relationship to get something new. So where does this lead? I mean, this is tough. So I will clarify these because we've got the 10 of Wands and 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands is fine, but the 10 of Wands is a reminder that at the beginning of, so when we say destination, it's a destination, but it's a point in time. So it's not the final destination, the movie. Oh, it's not the final. It's just, this is the first stop along the way, as I like to say. But then that's why I pulled a second card, because the 3 of Wands does, you're starting to see things, you'll start seeing things come together. So this week feels to me like I'm going to use the word selfish, but keep in mind, I don't feel like it's a negative selfish. You're going to be thinking about yourself. You're going to be thinking about how to fulfill what's important to you this coming week. The challenge is going to be this person. It could be a group of people too that you care about. Now, you are leading to a time where it's going to feel really hard. The good thing is, though, it is the 10. So yeah, it may feel hard, and it's supposed to, right? It's going to be different. It's going to be hard, but you have the 3 of Wands, which says to me, hey, you're going to see why you did this. This is like seeing the answers. That's what I feel like. And sometimes when we're making a decision on what to do or how to do it, and I feel like that 7 of Wands is it's what's guiding you, is you're going to see exactly why you felt this way with the High Priestess and the why, because it'll all make sense. And I feel like the 3 of Wands is exactly that, right? It's seeing everything, all your work, coming. You're seeing the finished product, basically. Tell me more about the 10. Is this anything we need to dig into more? That my cat just sneezed if you heard that. So 10 of Wands, please. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Once you decide, oh, I pulled an extra one, which is the Sun, and I didn't mean to pull that one. But it's there, and that's joy, right? Because and it came right after the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords, and that was with it, is, I'm headed towards joy here. And yeah, when you're headed towards something and you're taking on a new journey or a new opportunity, there's a lot of work to be done before you can reach your goal, right? 8 of Pentacles to 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot of work to be done before you can reach that goal. And then once you do, right, then you've got the 3 of Wands. You're going to see everything happen. Tell me anything more about the 3 of Wands that I need to know. I feel bad about that card sitting there. I feel like, oh, it's lonely. Oh, kitty. Okay, so what is the 3 of Wands? Let me know. There, see, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You're going to see why it was hard. So there is a feeling here with the 10 of Wands that, isn't that funny? They're all Wands. 10 of Wands, the burden, 5 of Wands, that challenge to get through it, the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I mean the 9 of Wands. Yep, I can do it. I have it in me. I'm tired, but I got it in me. And I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's an eye opener to this challenge. But I think too, I mean, this card is like, if you look at it too, just the picture of it, it reminds you of like standing in your own power, and I feel like that's what you'll be doing. You'll be standing in your own power. And it has to do with that 7 of Wands too. You got to be selfish sometimes to make things work. So is there anything else we need to know today in general, regardless of this? Oh, the kitty, sorry. Anything else we need to know? Okay, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, hang in there. If you want to reach your goals, hang in there. So we got 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I mean, 6 of Pentacles. Sorry, 6 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles. You know, it's time that you hold on to your idea. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to your idea of the give and take piece of it. And again, reaching your goals with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, reaching those goals is you've got to be in a position where it's not one-sided. If this is work or a relationship, it doesn't matter. You know, work is a contract too. You say, I will do this work. They say, I'm going to pay you this, and this is the benefits you get. And you've made the contract on the work you'll do. They have given you the salary and the benefits, and that's the contract. I treat you fair, you treat me fair, and that's important. So there you have your reading for this lovely Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Hit that thumbs up button and take care. Have a beautiful day.